Jurgen Klopp received it from a distance. This is a moment which passed Steven Gerrard by altogether. He had plenty of others. Jordan Henderson, the last who had the privilege. And Alan Hansen is going to hand it over. A champion under the managerial guidance of Kenny Dalglish in 1990.
Liverpool!
Each of them, Jamie, an individual. Each of them an individual for whom this is the day.
Yeah, everybody plays the part, and credit to the manager. I think in the last few weeks he's been trying to get players enough games to make sure they get a medal, because he realises it's not just what happens in the 38 games, it's what they've done day in, day out at the training centre, keeping spirits up, keeping players going, the ones who don't always play as well.
The Liverpool manager, Arne Slot.
Arne Slot just walked in and won it. He had an impossible act to follow, and he followed it. A year ago, Jurgen Klopp stood on this pitch and urged them to sing his name. They need no urging now.
The Premier League champions, Alisson Becker.
Alisson's 7 full seasons now at Liverpool's goal, and still little sign of a flaw. Cody Gakpo driving in off the left, big goals in big moments.
Dominic Szoboszlai.
Dominic Szoboszlai, the first Hungarian Premier League champion.
Curtis Jones.
Remember 1 week in February, which included a clinching goal at City and a breakthrough goal against Newcastle.
Wataru Endo.
Curtis Jones, a wide-eyed boy 5 years ago, now a Scouser right in the thick of it.
Vitislav Jaros.
Arne Slot repeatedly praised the constant state of readiness that Wataru Endo showed.
Harvey Elliott. Federico Chiesa.
Harvey Elliott, a few brief moments in 2020. Finally at Brighton on Monday, a goal in this Premier League campaign. Joe Gomez just about fit again by the end. Andy Robertson, a Scottish 2-time champion of England.
Conor Bradley.
There's always been a Scotsman in the great Liverpool sides. Hansen is proof of that.
Ryan Gravenberch.
Joel Quansah. Not the day Ryan Gravenberch would have wanted today, but a transformational year for him. Last season, just 12 Premier League starts. This season, undroppable.
Luis Diaz.
Luis Diaz. His name is Lucho. He came to score.
Alexis
And this time he did more than ever before. Alexis McAllister, World Cup winner, now Premier League winner. Darwin Núñez, remember those 2 late goals at Brentford?
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Trent Alexander-Arnold, the little lad from West Derby who lived his dream. He leaves to pursue another dream. With Liverpool, he won the lot. And then there's Mo, 4 Golden Boots, 2 Premier League titles, and 2 more years at least. Priceless.
The number 4.
So Virgil van Dijk becomes the 11th Liverpool captain to step forward as a leader of champions. 5 years since Jordan Henderson clambered up the Kop. In the footsteps of Yates the Colossus, Tommy Smith the Anfield Iron, Hughes and Thompson, Souness and Hansen, a mountain of a man, truly fit to keep that company of greats.
Anfield, are you
for the
ready?
second time in the era of the Premier League.
2024-25 champions.
Now 20 times the champions of England, Liverpool. Walk on, walk on. Congratulations Liverpool, Premier League champions 2025.
Lifting the trophy is Trent Alexander-Arnold at the moment, and we will talk a lot about what that moment must have meant to him in particular, with what's happened in the last few weeks, the fact that he'll be heading off to Real Madrid come the end of the season. But Arne Slot lifting the trophy aloft. What a moment, Daniel Sturridge, for these players to be able to celebrate in front of this raucous crowd who've been desperate for this. Yes, they won the title 5 years ago, but they weren't here to see it, and now they're here and they're making themselves heard.
Yeah, this is crazy scenes right here. The fans are going absolutely wild right now. I don't think I've ever heard them this loud. I can hardly hear you, Kaz, I'm being honest, but when you look at these celebrations, the joy on these players' faces, the manager, everybody involved in that squad, I'm telling you, like, I was involved with this with the Champions League in 18-19, and those memories live with me today. I walk with those memories because it was such a special feeling. For these players, it's even one better. You know, they get another Premier League title. The first one, it wasn't with the fans. This one, as you can see, they're dancing, having such a great time. It's a happy moment for everybody involved.
And a really lovely moment in terms of the continuity that they were able to receive it from Alan Hansen, who was captain in 1990 when Liverpool were last able to lift the trophy in front of fans, and has had health issues over the last couple of years, is now back to full fitness and was able to kind of pass on the torch, if you like. The last time that they lifted it in COVID times, it was the manager in 1990, Kenny Dalglish, who handed it over, and there was a sense of tradition and a sense of continuation. The fact that there's been a 5-year gap, does this mean that this is something that Liverpool can build on, and that there will be progression from this, that this isn't, you know, going to be another 30 years?
They're going to be hungry to do that. They're going to be urgent, you know. They have that level of urgency now to want to be.
Well, that's so urgent that I think they've broken the trophy.
I know, yeah, they're so gassed about it. That's why they're at another level right now. But you know, they're going to have that sense of urgency to want to continue this, because they know what it feels like to wait that 5-year period. They don't want to do that again. You want to be right back at it again, challenging, improving the squad, improving the mentality. The manager's going to go away in the summer. He's going to have a look at what he can improve on tactically, and how to evolve with the squad, how to make them a better team. That's what he's going to do, and the players are going to go away, have a rest, of course, but come back. They should be hungry for more. That's what the best players have, that mentality to want to continue to win.
Arne Slot was talking about that in the dressing room at full time, and it was fairly calm when he was talking to them, and he said, go off and make sure that you enjoy your summers, make sure you have a break. How important is it, as well as planning for the future, as well as taking the summer to recharge, that the players remember this moment, that they take a second to really let it all sink in? It's something that players always say at the end of their careers. They wish they'd taken the time to let it all sink in.
Yeah, we're in a business where, you know, as players, you don't enjoy these moments because you're thinking, what's next? What's next? What's next? So it is important to be in it, live it, breathe it, enjoy it, you know, and be happy. I'm seeing Mo dance. I ain't seen Mo dance before. Hey, when you see him dancing, you know it's a good time.
I think in the past he's coming over to talk to you, Daniel. He's coming over to say hello, Mohamed Salah. Mo, congratulations. Thank you so much for coming over. Trent, we're on air right now. Congratulations. I think we might be speaking to you, Cody. Thank you very much. Are you coming over to talk to us at some point? We'll speak to you later on. We're on air right now, but I think the players have got other things on their mind. They want to go and spend time with the fans. But Daniel, you know them. That's why they're coming over to talk to you. Daniel, I thought we'd take it a little break there,
Decibels,
just to let
decibels went. It was crazy.
Just to let us hear the reaction. We asked what that meant. We've seen it. We've heard it, and the players are taking their moment with the trophy in front of the fans. As I was saying, they are players, a lot of them, that you know, and you know what this will mean. You know what that connection will be.
These are guys I've been in the trenches with, shared a dressing room with, some of them, and you know it's great to see them evolve and win trophies like this in these moments. Like I say, I have a warm feeling in my heart for these players because I know what it means to them as human beings. You know, we've all gone through things together in the dressing room throughout the years I was at the club, and there's new players involved too who I have a relationship with as well, who are very good guys who love the football club, and it's amazing.
Including Trent Alexander-Arnold, who came over to say hello to you just then, has just lifted the trophy in front of the crowd, and because of the reception that he had in the last home game, there was a bit of a question mark as to how he was going to be received. But this is one where he's grown up in this club. He's been at Liverpool for 20 years. It's not booing, that's Ibu Kanate making his way over to the crowd.
Yes.
But Trent Alexander, who's been here for 20 years, boy to man, to Champions League winner, to two-time Premier League winner with Liverpool. He goes on now to what we all hope is future success with Real Madrid. But he got his moment in front of the Kop, which is, as a young kid, presumably all he would ever have dreamed of. I'm
so happy for, you know, that the fans have made this moment about everybody. You know, it's whilst Trent is going to be moving on, you know, this is a moment that all of the fans involved in the football club have been waiting for such a long time. Trent's an amazing human being, a great football player, but this moment right here, of course, is for the whole team. It's for all the players involved, and you can see the elation on their faces, man. It's such a great time for them to be able to cherish this with the fans, and as you can see how much it means to the fans as well. I've never heard them this loud.
And you've heard them after winning a Champions League.
Oh yeah, I've not heard this before. This is crazy scenes. The decibels are high. This is wild.
It's something that has been a long time coming.